Hey guys, we have another season of Chain Battle to go over here, and if you have not seen this series, I guess it's a series at this point, over on Toonrami's channel, where we basically experiment together and look at the new season together every time we get a new Chain Battle. I recommend you guys go and check that out. But we're doing a little bit of a, I guess, a reverse thing here, where he's on my channel, and we're going to be doing like the first run or so together here.
For a moment, I want to see if all that spying on my work pays off.
Okay, yeah. So basically, I just watched him do a few runs over on his channel so that I could actually get a better understanding of what to do over here on my channel where it actually counts. So
yeah. And as per tradition, Goresh will do better than me, but it's just a question of when. So we're trying to see if that happens on the first try, which is what I'm betting on.
Yeah, so this is the setup I'm going to be going with here. Now, I've seen a lot of people use the physical Kefla as their attacker, and I originally thought that obviously the LR Keonclave would have been a better attacker, which I think they technically are a better attacker than physical Kefla. But the reason why people are using the physical Kefla as the attacker is because you want to use the LR as the connector. And obviously if you use the LR as the attacker, you can't then also use them as the connector. So there's like a little bit of a sacrifice going on there, and that's why I think a lot of people have been choosing to use the physical Kefla, because it's better to use the LR Keonclave as the connector rather than the attacker. So whatever, we'll give it a try. This is the setup I'm going to be using in terms of the actual details here. Super class, I have, what is that, 71 total in terms of the points here. And then for the extreme, we have, what is that, 82 total for the extreme.
It's about the same, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good setup. I wouldn't say it's perfect because there's a few units that aren't rainbowed, and I think there's obviously just better units that we could be seeing as supporters here, but it's decent, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. Let's go ahead.
It's just crazy to see how such a massive drop off in attack gets made up for in, like, I guess links or synergy or something. Like, because this just goes against everything that I thought of as far as like chain battle. Because I thought the highest number, like the absolute value, was what mattered for the attacking unit, right? Yeah, this totally changes that.
The attack. I think it's just overall stats.
Here we go. What do you got? What do you got?
All right. It's actually not a very good setup. I mean,
That's not good.
I'll probably pick both the physical Keflas, and the question is, do I go with the Kale or the Caulifla?
I'd say they're both pretty much even, right? You just go for Kale because of the rainbow factor.
Yeah, the question is, does that actually
And also,
matter?
the Caulifla is the SSR. Kale's the TUR.
Oh yeah, that's true. So we'll go with Kale.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll find out.
First try.
what's your guess?
127. I'm calling it, man.
So Toon got 126 as his best score.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can beat that.
You will beat that, and I'm going to rage quit.
You nervous?
I am. I'm about to be so pissed. Oh my! You actually got 127 out.
All right, I kicked him out. So, all right. I can't believe I actually got 1 million more than he got. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I can't believe it.
Welcome back.
I left too fast. How did you do that, dude? Are you serious?
You like that?
How did you seriously?
What do you mean? This is all planned.
How? Do you know how upset this makes me? How did this actually happen?
It's just you gotta get better at the game. I don't know.
Next time we experiment on your channel, I get the better runs. All right?
Okay, that's fair.
Watch you still do better than me. All right, I'm out of here, man. I hate you.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
Alright, so we are back with our second attempt here. I did go through and basically use the rest of my attempts that I had so that I could start using stones, because again, once you start using stones, you refresh your supporters that you can use for the day, and you can refresh your connectors as well. So we are basically at a fresh start here. I actually found a very, very good supporter over here. They have the LR Keonclave fully rainbowed, and they have the TUR rainbowed as well as the SSR. So the goal is probably going to just choose those three during the fight, and I am using the Keonclave as the connector. And in total, in terms of the points that we're seeing here, We do have 71 in total for the super class units over here, and then for the extreme class units, we do have 84, which is very high. So I feel like this is a pretty good setup. Not all of the extreme ones are rainbowed because they're the SSR versions of the cells, but regardless, we'll go ahead and jump in to see how well we end up doing here. Let's see. Hopefully we can get lucky on the actual units that are popping up in the fight so that we can just get a very, very clean run, but we'll see what happens. Alright. I think what we want to do is get those 3 Count Cauliflas. I don't know if cells are better or not in terms of choosing these. So we did actually get the SSR, but not the TUR Count Caulifla. I think I'm actually going to choose the cells here. I am. I'm going to choose the int cell, the cell on the bottom left, and then the text cell that's rainbowed. We'll go with that, and then we'll see how well we do here. For some reason, cells just start doing better, I think, when I choose them as the attackers here, because I think they just have more categories. I mean, obviously, if you look at the extreme points you're getting with your setup, the extreme units have more points because they have more categories and more links. So that's why I think choosing them for the battle is better. But who knows? Okay, that's a good score, 134. So we'll go through maybe 1 or 2 more times with different setups, and we'll see how well they end up performing as well. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to use the same exact setup that we just used in the previous attempt, but we're going to choose different attackers in the fight to see how much of a difference it actually makes. So again, same exact setup, but this time I want to see if we can get more lucky with the super connectors, or the super supporters that are showing up here in the fight, and we'll go ahead and pick those and see how well we end up doing. Again, I do think the cells are better overall to choose in the actual fight. For the attackers here, but we'll go ahead and experiment. Just 1 stone, whatever. Alright, who do we get? Okay, great. Unfortunately, we did not get what I wanted to see. That's for that. I was hoping for at least the LR and the TUR Count Caulifla to show up, but unfortunately we did not get that. I think the best thing to do would be to pick the cells here, but just for the sake of this run, what we'll do is we'll pick the Kefla, the STR Kefla, we'll pick the TUR Kale and Caulifla, and then we'll pick the TUR Kale on the top left. We'll do this and see how well it goes here, but I do not think it's going to be anywhere close to as good as what we just did in the last round. If it does, I will be confused as to why. Alright, let's see. I might try this again, actually, one more time, to see if we can get the better setup for the super supporters here, but we'll find out how well this does here. Come on. Wow! Was that the best one yet? Yeah, that was the best run yet. Okay. Yeah, I am a bit confused as to why that was better, but we'll jump in one more time and see what we get. Alright, once again, same setup. We're just going to see if we can get more lucky with the Kale and Caulifla LR showing up, as well as the TUR, because those are the 2 that I really want to try this with. I feel like since we did so well with the super attackers in that last attempt, this might actually be way better if we do get more lucky with the units that are showing up in the actual attacking phase here, but it's always going to be luck, so we'll see what happens. And so we got the LR and we got the SSR. Yeah, I don't know. Let me think about this for a second. I think the best thing to do is just to go with the Kale and Caulifla, and then the Kefla and the Kale. We'll do that. Man, I just want to get lucky one time. I want to get all 3 and see how well we do with that. But let's see here what we end up getting, and we'll try one more time after this. And if we don't get it that time, I'm out of stones in terms of attempts that I can do in this day. So we'll see if we get lucky. If not, we'll try again tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. This is probably gonna be like 130, maybe 134 again. Okay. Sure. Alright, so this is actually take number 4, so I have one more attempt after this that I can use a stone for. So please, we have 2 more tries left. Come on. This is the same setup, because this is the best setup that I have available to me right now. So I'm begging you, please. Just get 2 out of 3. I just need the LR and the TUR, and that's all. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that setup. Let's see it. Okay, we did get it. Oh, we actually got all 3. Okay, so now the question is, should I go with well, I'm obviously going to go with the LR Kale and Caulifla as well as the TUR Kale and Caulifla, but do I go with the SSR Kale and Caulifla or do I go with the Kefla? I think I go with the Kefla just because she has Fierce Battle. But, on the other hand, the SSR Kale and Caulifla has obviously the AGL typing. It's a tough choice. I don't know which one to choose. I think I'm going to... You know, just for the sake of the video, we'll go with all the forms of Kale and Caulifla. So we'll go with the SSR here. So we'll go with that. We'll see how well we do. They're all rainbowed. I don't know if that actually matters in the fight itself. But we do have all three. We'll see how well we do here. This could be incredibly high. This could be incredibly low. I don't know. It's just, at this point, we don't know. Alright. Let's see if we can break 134. Are you kidding me? Okay. Is that technically the highest score? Yeah, it is technically the highest score. Okay, sure. We will do one more try with the same setup, see if we can maybe get that same outcome, but then instead of choosing the SSR, we'll choose Kefla. Alright, here we are with the final attempt that we're going to be doing in this video. Let's go in. Again, this has been the same setup. I think it's 5 times in a row it's the same setup. So this is actually a pretty decent controlled experiment that we're doing here to see how much the damage actually differs depending on who you're choosing in the actual fight itself. So far, it hasn't really changed at all. We got 134 almost every time. So hopefully we can get a different setup here with the attackers that we're picking. Okay, unfortunately, we did not get lucky at all. So, I think we pick the cells. We'll pick the cells. We'll pick the int, str, and tech cell. Yeah, I think that's the best thing we can do here. We'll do that. Alright, this is the final run. If we can break 134, that'll be okay. But I think 134 is pretty safe for now. I think in terms of the high scores that we'll see in this chain battle season over the course of however long it'll be up for, the high end is probably going to be around 150 million, I would say, is probably what you're going to be seeing on like the leaderboards the last day. Something like 150 million. But I think 134 for now is pretty safe. Okay, 134 again. Every time is the same. So I think based off of what we're seeing here, it doesn't look like who you actually choose in the fight during the mode itself is going to make that big of a difference on your score. Because you saw me choose a bunch of different types of units here, and we actually ended up getting almost exactly the same score every single time. So in that regard, it looks pretty consistent. But, you know, I guess that does make sense. There's not too much variation going on here, but okay, I'm happy with what we achieved here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and good luck to everybody who's playing this mode. I know a lot of people don't really enjoy it that much. I used to love this mode, but I came to understand recently that it's really just all comes down to RNG at the end of the day, which is whatever. But yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one.